let's talk about the. Should we talk about the Nations League match right out the off the bat? I don't know. I think we should. I think we should. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about this game. Should we? Should we talk about this game? I think we should actually. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's talk about this game, man. Since it's fresh, let's just touch on it, and then we're gonna move. We got a lot of things to talk about, so might as well talk about the UEFA Nations League match to get the stream started. Spain 2. Spain 2, I said. Italy 1. I'm not gonna apologize to Spain or anything, but I underestimated the hell out of Spain. And it was on the strength of what Italy did at the Euros, but I should have taken the signs in their last 2 World Cup qualifying games. I really should have taken the signs, but I didn't take the signs, and I fell victim. I jumped on the Italy bandwagon, and I predicted them to actually go on to win the entire Nations League, and now they have got knocked out in the semis. So, hard luck, Italy. Their 37 unbeaten streak has ended. 37-game unbeaten streak has definitely ended. So, we're going to get into this one, UEFA Nations League. Not a lot of people are really talking about the UEFA Nations League, but in this game, we had goals from Ferran Torres in the 17th minute, and then again in the 45th minute, and then Pellegrini brought Italy back in the game with an 83rd minute strike. So we're going to get into this. I have a lot of talking points to actually touch on, and, we're going to break this thing down proper, okay? So in terms of the starting 11s here, let's just take a look at the starting 11s for both teams. And for Italy, the squad have changed up a bit, though. I've seen some new additions to the last squad I shared with you guys. I saw that Mose Ken is now in the squad, and Davide Calabria is in the squad, and maybe a few other players are in the squad who wasn't originally a part of the squad. We reacted to a couple of days ago. But we're not going to get too deep into the squad right now. If I have some more information, I will share it with you another day. But Italy's UEFA Nations League final run is over. The unbeaten streak is over at 37 games, and it's because of Spain. But let's take a look at the 11 here. 4-3-3 formation with Bonucci and Bastoni at the back because Chiellini was not 100% fit to start. Emerson filling in at left back, of course, after the Spinazzola injury during the Euros. Di Lorenzo, he's been there, semi-permanent, I should say, fixture at right back for now. Barella, who I think had a poor game. Jorginho was poor as well. Verratti, he tried, but he was a lot better than the aforementioned 2 players. Chiesa, he was bright. He was bright in the early stages of the game, but I don't think he had enough support, in my opinion. Bernardeschi was also bright, and I'll get to him a little later. And Insignia, oh man, I'll get to him. And for Spain, the team that most of us underestimated, Oyarzabal, what a game. 2 assists. Ferran Torres, 2 goals. Enough said about those 2. Sarabia, I don't think had I don't think there's anything that we have to be here talking about Sarabia, but he played his role. But, Gavi, 17 years old and 2 months. He played. Basically, I thought I was watching like Xavi play. And I think there's something going on at Barcelona right now, guys. It's going to take some time to materialize. We may laugh at Barcelona, but I did say when I last spoke about Barcelona, it's going to take some time. But players like Gavi, Pedri, Mingueza, not Eric Garcia though, not Garcia, but Ansu Fati, and those players could have this Barcelona team back to its very best in about 3 years. Remember, I told you so. Busquets had a great game. Big up to Sergio Busquets, the captain. Koke, ever present in the team as well. He was solid. Oh, Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso. You know what I'm saying? It's like the man died and came back to life. The reincarnation of Marcos Alonso under Thomas Tuchel and playing for the Spanish national team from the start, and he had a solid game. Pau Torres, I think, was good. Not so much Laporte, you know, to be honest. He did his thing, but he didn't have the greatest of games. Aspilicueta, what more could I say about him, man? He runs all game, and he still have a really good engine, and he had a solid outing. Unai Simon, you know, he made that blunder at the World Cup and everything with that own goal, but he was good. He was good. He pulled off a save from Bernadeschi, and we could actually give him some praises for that one. In terms of the substitutes used, Chiellini had to come on because of the Bonucci red card. And then we had Yeremy Pino, who was involved in the comeback goal for Italy, but Pino looked bright. Oh my God. Whoever signs this guy in the future, because I don't think he'll stay at Villarreal for a very long time. City, what you doing? City? Just like we picked up Ferran Torres, you could pick up Yeremy Pino. Then the Mosekin. I think Mosekin came on and really brightened things up for Italy. He looked really good. But, you know, of course, he didn't get the goal, but his presence really helped. Locatelli, he didn't do much, in my opinion. Lorenzo Pellegrini, who did come on and get the goal, Jorginho had a terrible game. He did not play like the UEFA player of the season at all. But Lorenzo Pellegrini came on, got the goal, and he's been bright for Roma this season as well. Davide Calabria came on for Nico Barella, who was kind of absent on the day. You know, a little cameo there for Calabria. Mikel Merino with a cameo for Koke, just fresh legs on the field. Brian Hill, the same, fresh legs. Sergio Roberto, the same, pretty much fresh legs on the field. But congratulations to Luis Enrique and his boys on making the final, the first final of the UEFA Nations League, knocking out the European champions, Italy. So that's the starting 11, and I think Spain actually went on to win this game because they chose not to put in Eric Garcia from the start, not involve him at all. Can't stand Eric Garcia. seriously. But as I mentioned, man, Italy's record cut short. It's done. 37 games unbeaten. Cut short by Spain. You have to give it to the Spanish national team. You got to give it to them. So, look, Spain gets revenge after losing the Euro 2020 semifinal to Italy. And I think Spain did play well in that game. They didn't start the tournament out well, but they did, improve as the tournament went on. And they went on to silence about 37,000 screaming home fans. They were screaming at first, booing, and then they were silent. And Spain did that. Gotta give it to Spain, man. It was a commanding performance on the day. The midfield game was top notch. They passed the ball well, and of course, possession game. Oh man, I'll read you the stats just now. Italy, they were thoroughly. When you talk about thoroughly outplayed. They were thoroughly outplayed by the Spain team. I never expected this. Seriously, I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't expect it whatsoever. But in terms of the talking points here, I'm gonna get into the talking points. 17th minute, Ferran Torres with a goal set up by Mikel Oyarzabal, and I think that goal came about because Bonucci went over to kind of stop Oyarzabal, but he got that cross in very, very early. That is a wicked cross. That cross is ridiculous. And the positioning of Ferran Torres, I spoke about Ferran Torres' positioning in the past and how he could slip in between defenders and he just knows when to make the run. And that was a spectacular effort. And 1-0 to Spain. Stunned Italy. I think Italy didn't start the game too badly, but, oh man, that was a great ball by Oyarzabal, though. And another talking point here, Donnarumma getting booed by the San Siro fans because he was an AC Milan player at the San Siro, and he went to PSG for free. They booed him, Even though he's a national team player, national hero at the Euros, they don't care. They're more passionate about the club, it seems, and they booed the hell out of Donnarumma. And I think that actually contributed towards Italy's downfall in a bit, in a way, I should say. I got to be real. The fans, you can't do that, though. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that because they were booing him so much that there was a sequence of play where Spain almost scored and then the ball came out to Marcos Alonso and he got off a shot similar to the exact shot that Ben Chilwell got off against Southampton. That was freakish, you know what I mean? And he spilt it. And if it wasn't for Bonucci mopping up, that would have been an embarrassing goal to concede because the Spanish player was right there to tap it in. So right then and there, I saw some weakness in Italy and they were run ragged. Spain ended up having 75% possession of the ball. Okay? They passed the ball they attempted 815 passes, 92% pass accuracy. They had Italy reeling, running up and down like school kids. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you this. You got to give it to Spain here. Bernardeschi did get a chance to bring Italy back in the game, but Unai Simon pushed it on to the save. Very good stuff. But very good breakaway by Italy, but wasn't able to breach the Spain back line there, the goalkeeper. Bonucci, the yellow card. There was a free kick and Bonucci was giving the referee some lip. And I think when Italy played in the free kick, it was a cheeky free kick. Not directly shot at the goal, but just played in like a training ground routine and it didn't really come off. And then there was a potential foul. I guess Bonucci was asking for a foul and the referee booked him. And that proved to be fatal. Really, really proved to be fatal later on in the first half. The Insigne chance. Oh my God. Italy deserved to lose. They deserve to lose this game. I don't understand how Insigne missed that. He was played in brilliantly, got in behind the Spanish defense, and all he had to do was get it on target and he sprayed it. I don't understand this. After what Napoli has been doing this season, look like who knows if they're going to win the league, but they're looking good. Insigne, you had to put that in the back of the net. I don't know what it is. All day I've been thinking, every time I want to say Insigne, I say Immobile. While I was watching the game, I was making notes. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But one thing to mention, man, Gavi. What a debut, man. And he now has the record for the youngest ever starter for Spain at 17 years old and 2 months. I'll get into that a little later. But what a performance, man. He was physical. He passed the ball well. And he helped out in defense quite a lot. So, Barcelona, your future looks bright. But you guys just have to be a little bit patient. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a little bit patient with Barcelona. Because you got some talented players coming through there as well. And then the Bonucci elbow on Busquets that earned him the second yellow and caused the ultimate demise of the Italian national team because he was sent off. The referee, I think when the incident happened, he pulled out the yellow card and I think he was like borderline going to like warn him and say, this is your last chance. But he had already like pulled out the card, you know what I'm saying? I think I had a feeling he wanted to put it back, seriously. But he already brandished it, so he had to show him the second yellow, and the game changed. The game changed because immediately after that, in first half extra time, Ferran Torres scored a brilliant lobbed cross by Oyarzabal and headed in by Ferran Torres, Man City's very own Ferran Torres, silencing his critics. The man has been so damn good for the Spanish national team, though. He's been so good. His goal return is up there. I think he has like a goal every other game and a hat-trick included as well. the man has been top notch, top notch. You see what I'm saying? I'm not delusional. I'm not going to say he's world class or anything, you know what I mean? But it's been a first class performance by both Mikel Oyarzabal and Ferran Torres in the first half there to basically virtually win Spain the game within 45 minutes. Second half, Mancini had to react. Not so much Luis Enrique. He didn't really need to do much reacting. You know what I'm saying? Subs were made. Chiellini came on for Bernardeschi. Necessary. The shape at the back changed with 3 at the back. Bonucci, Chiellini, and you also had, I think that was Bastoni. I think Bastoni was still left on the field as well. And look, Italy, they couldn't play the defensive game. They had to bring on Chiellini to show up the defense a bit. He did. There was a few more opportunities, and Chiellini, you know, these guys came up big. But they just needed a cover there for when they go forward, because Chiellini didn't really venture forward a lot. Ferran Torres mysteriously got subbed off. He actually called to get subbed off, and I didn't really get to look into that yet. So if anybody know anything on that, let me know in the chat, please. We'll definitely appreciate that. And, you know, Yeremy Pino came on for him to make his debut for the Spanish national team. And he looked bright. He looked really, really bright. Mancini made some, you know, attacking subs. Verratti came off, and Locatelli came on, and Insigne came off as well, and Mosekin came on. And it's like at that moment they really went for the game. Really, really went for the game. But Yeremy Pino, he looked really menacing when he came on. And he almost set up Marcos Alonso with that brilliant run he made, went through the defense, passed the ball to Alonso, and that was a brilliant save by Donnarumma. I was telling you guys the other day, people was laughing at City when they lost to PSG, but with Donnarumma in goal, how are you supposed to score, you know what I'm saying, like, unless you're Ferran Torres, right? Unless the cross comes in and he has like no chance, like it's put in the corner like Ferran Torres did. That was a brilliant, really, really brilliant stop there. Good shot by Alonso, but still, you know, a better save by Donnarumma. So, look, when Italy got their goal, they were fighting. Spain got a lot of opportunities, went in behind, but they were foiled, either blocked or, you know, saved by Donnarumma. And with the effort to score for Italy, they did end up getting their goal. And it turned out to be a consolation goal in the end. But it was a poor corner taken by Spain, headed out by Italy, and not well dealt with by Spain. It was Yeremy Pino with a poor back header, and it was picked up by Federico Chiesa. They ran in behind, were basically 2v1 with the keeper, laid off Pellegrini, who was barely onside. He tapped in, and they scored. 2-1. They fought hard, but wasn't able to pick up the second goal to take it to extra time. Spain wins to make the final to face one of Belgium or France. They will play tomorrow, and we'll find out who will be in the second edition of the UEFA Nations League final, where I will be doing a watch along on Sunday. I already changed up the title already for that. I already switched up the thumbnail. So I've been working. I've been on my game. So these are all the talking points I have here for the game. And I just chose to go through all uninterrupted so that I could just do a proper review of this game, because I did take my time, watch the game, and I took notes. And we were also discussing the game in the Discord server as well. So if you haven't yet joined the Discord server and you want to be part of like a conversation where we could chat over there, it's like a group chat instead of giving you my WhatsApp or something like that, you could join. The link would be in the description box down below. Okay, guys? So thanks for everybody who joined, and we're going to keep growing the thing and have like a little space outside of YouTube, because eventually we'll be talking there. We'll be doing voice. We're talking like voice back and forth. We'll be doing maybe, I'm pretty sure they have video capabilities there as well. And I'm pretty sure you could do like watch parties and all of that. So we'll be doing some of that pretty soon. So look, in terms of stats for this game, let me just share the stats with you real quick so you get some insight of what really happened. I rather use the stats over here on Google. So you can see the stats right there. 8 shots at goal for Italy, 5 on target, only 25% of the ball. 25% off the ball. That is poor. 273 passes, 83% pass accuracy. Committed 14 fouls. There was one, yellow, and then 2 yellows converted to a red. And they only had 1 corner. Spain with 5 corners, 2 offsides, 4 yellows, 18 fouls committed. Pass accuracy of 92 with 815 passes. Attempted 75% of the ball. This is like, it's like a mastery. You know what I'm saying? Pulled off by Luis Enrique and the Spanish national team. I never expected them to do so. 13 shots at goal, 4 on target, 2 in the back of the net. Man of the match, Ferran Torres. Second man of the match, Mikel Oyarzabal of Real Sociedad, who has been really good this season already. I think he has like 6 La Liga goals already. So the man has been on absolute fire though. So look, congratulations to Spain on definitely making the final. They will play one of Belgium or France, as I mentioned earlier. And with that being said, guys, let's just go back and check the Belgium versus France fixture. There's some things that we could learn about these teams here. We're not gonna get too deep into it, but I am predicting Belgium to beat France and make the final to play Spain. One of Spain or Belgium could win something. You see what I'm saying? I would love if Belgium wins something finally, but I'm not predicting them to win anything. I'm not putting no money on Belgium. I've learned my lesson in the past. I've really learned my lesson in the past. But if you guys want more info on this game, you could go back and check episode 11. I went in depth in the Belgium squad and the head-to-head between them and France and everything. And we have a lot to talk about today, so I won't be getting deeper into this one. I don't want to go down a UEFA Nations League rabbit hole, but I did recap the entire second edition of the UEFA Nations League, so refer to that if you wish.